What do you mean login? I'm not sure what you mean by login. This
No,
one?
no, hold on. Yeah, your login, because you know you have page object under your Java directory. So under Java directory, you have a package called page object, and under that you have a
Mm.
class called login page.
Login page. Okay, yeah.
Okay, you don't
This
have
is the one.
anything there. Yeah. Do
No.
you have anything in your base test as well?
Base tests. No.
Okay, right. So this is where we are going to continue. This is where we're going to continue, all right? How about your step definition? Do you have anything in your step definition?
Step definition. Step def. Yes.
Okay, all right. That's brilliant. So let's first of all go to our base test. Okay. In order for us not to take forever to get this done, I would send a piece of code in the chat and you will just paste it here. Okay. And I'll do the explanation.
I Rexford, I've been raising my hand. Seems you didn't notice.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Yeah, just a suggestion. Because the last class, I wasn't on the last class, so I watched the video and some of the dependencies that was copied on the chart, I found it very, very difficult for me to copy it. So it took me a lot of time before I could get it into my IntelliJ app. So some people might have the same issue. Some people that are not on this call that want to watch the video might have the same issue. You sending the dependencies into the chat. So if possible, you might be able to send it to the Telegram group. Like the way Arrow used to send it there, so that it'll be very easy for people to copy, people that are not on this call.
Yeah, I've sent it into the Telegram group.
Okay, okay. I thought you sent it to this.
Yeah, I've sent it to both.
Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. That's fine. Thank you.
Yeah. So let's just use Control C to copy it. And highlight from line 3.
1 second. Line 3.
Yeah, highlight from line 3 to line 6. Delete all what you have from line 3 to line 6. And paste what you copied. Okay. All the ones that are highlighted red, you can see from the WebDriver to the at before the Chrome driver. I would like you to hover on it and import all the classes here. So hover on the WebDriver. Yeah, import class. Hover on the before, import class. Hover on the Chrome driver, import class. Hover on the duration, import class. And hover on the after and import the class. Okay. So guys, this code you see here defines the base test class, okay, for Selenium WebDriver. All right. So this is typically used in automated web applications. All right. So before in manual testing, you guys, before you do execute your code, you manually have the URL. You go to Chrome, Firefox, Mozilla, whatever, okay, it being Edge. You do that manually. You go on the browser and you enter www. The URL you have, okay, and you press enter, then you start your test, all right? This time around, everything we are doing here is automated. We won't do that manual effort. We won't have to go to any browser to do anything. So we'll ask our test, in our project, we've created a class called BaseTest. It's called base because this is like the foundation. When we say something is base, like we have it's like base, it's like the start of it, like the foundation of it. All right. So on online 10, you can see public class based test. Okay. So this is a public class that we've named the base test. We have something called access modifiers. Okay. So access modifiers just helps our classes to communicate with each other. You might have a class that is private, or you might have a method that is private. And with that, other classes won't be able to access them. All right. This is a whole topic on its own, and hopefully we'll take you guys on it. But I just want to give you a quick glance. All right. So this line 10 you see here is just like a public class. Okay, we've defined our base test to be a public class. And on line 12, we have our static WebDriver declaration. All right. So this, we have declared our WebDriver here, because what is WebDriver? The WebDriver is just like, should I say, a servant, all right, that will help our code to communicate with the browser. So the WebDriver, we will tell the WebDriver to go on the browser to perform an action. And before we do this, we have to tell our code that we have to declare our WebDriver here to tell it that, okay, this is what the WebDriver is going to do, all right? We have a before and after scenario. All right. Online 13, we have defined that before, when we execute our code, before the code starts to execute, it should perform certain form of actions. All right. We have defined a method called setup. You can name this method anything. All right. But we just want it to be, we just want people to understand. For instance, if you are not there and another QA comes in to refactor your code or something, they will be able to understand what you have written. So this public void setup that you have a variable called setup. This variable, you can change it to anything. You can even change it to Alex. You can name it Alex. But if we name it setup, it will be more explanatory here. So we said we have created a method called public void setup. Void simply means this method shouldn't return anything. Okay, it's void. It shouldn't return anything. And on line 16, we have defined the driver we declared on line 12. We are telling the driver that it should open a new Chrome driver, okay, on line 16. So this is just like you opening a browser, because when you are testing manually, you first of all open a browser. But in this instance, the driver is the one who is going to do that job for us. So we are telling the driver that it should open a new Chrome driver, okay? And on line 17, after the driver has opened this Chrome driver, all right, by default, it's not going to maximize. Okay, we're just going to have like a small window that is going to open. So here on line 17, we are telling the driver that it should manage this window. When it opens the new Chrome driver, it should manage this window and maximize it, because we want our code to maximize this so that if we are, looking when our code is executing and we are behind looking at it, we'll be able to see what's going on. So we asked our driver to maximize the window. There is something, this is very crucial, and this is something every QA engineer or every automation tester should know. We have something called wait in test automation. It plays a very crucial role. We'll have a whole class on that. It will take us about an hour or an hour and a half to go through that. All right. So sometimes we can execute our code or we can run our test and our test will be failing. Our test will be failing not because we have done anything wrong. We have a bad code in our test. It's just because our Selenium is faster than the browser. All right. So it will just open the browser and it won't be able to perform some actions. Okay. For instance, we've asked it to enter email, we've asked it to enter password, and we've asked it to click on login. But this happens so fast that it will miss the step where it has to click on the login. And when this happens, our code is going to, or our test is going to fail because we have defined in our page object class that, or in our step definition that when a user enter their email, they enter their password, they should click on the login. All right. So this wait we have here will help when our browser open, it will help it to wait. It will ask it to wait for 10 seconds. So if you read line 18 carefully, it says driver.manage timeouts.implicit wait. And we said it should wait for a duration of 10 seconds. We have different type of waits. We have implicit wait. We have explicit wait. This is something, just like I mentioned earlier, we'll have a class on it. All right. On line 19, we have driver.get our URL. So this is just we asking our driver to navigate to this URL, just like you guys do it when you enter it manually. Okay. So this is the before scenario. So this from line 12 to line 20 is the action that will happen before your test will execute. So after our test has executed, we can't leave our Chrome or our browser hanging. After we have executed, we want to close it. So we have created another method called tear down. All right. One thing we have to be aware of that we have some terminologies that are standard that we have to understand. This tear down, we can use any word. It's a variable. We can name it anything. We can name it Ada. We can name it Emmanuel. We can name it Hamid. Okay. But for it to make sense, all right, for it to make sense to us, we've just used a terminology, a standard terminology called tear down. All right. So this method here, we've just defined that after it opens the web driver and it performs the action we want it to perform, it should quit the driver should quit the Chrome browser that is open or our browser. All right. You don't necessarily have to use Chrome browser. You can use Firefox. You can use Mozilla. You can use Firefox is the same as Mozilla. You can use Edge. You can use Opera. You can use different type of browsers. But for our class or for today's sake, we will just use Chrome driver because there are times where you can configure your base test to have different browsers. All right. And with that, we call it compatibility testing. You just want to, or cross-browser testing. You just want to ensure that your project or your application is working as expected on every browser. Are we good with this? Are we all on the same page? Did you guys, have you guys completed your base test class? Are we all on the same page with Alex? If anyone
Yes,
is having any issue, we can address it before we move on.
That's what. But I don't want to drag the class back because the last one I will not able to complete. But that does not mean let's continue with this. At least I will catch up now later.
Yeah, please. The first this thing you said we should paste. I wasn't looking when you said, where you said we should paste it.
Did you
click on runner, then
yeah, so
we...
when you click on runner,
Yeah.
would you want to share your screen? And I think that'll be pretty much easy. Okay, so when you click on
Let me
runner,
share my screen.
all right, cool.
I think you have a question in the chat.
Okay. Thank you. Let me have a look. Okay. Ade, are you ready, or do you want me to answer the question that we have in the chat?
Okay, I'm sharing.
Okay. Alex, once Ada is done, I'll come back and answer your question, all right?
Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see your screen, yeah. So this is your runner class. We are dealing with the base test class. So if you can double click your base test class under utility. Yeah, so if you can delete from line 4 to 3. No, just delete line 4 and 3.
I want to remove these things covering my screen. Four to 3.
Yeah.
Delete it.
And paste. Did you copy? Yeah. So now we have to import these classes here. So just hover on your WebDriver. If not, just build your project and click on the hamburger menu. Yeah, go to build project. Yeah, import it. Do you have no, build it.
Okay.
Yeah, build it again. Okay, yeah, import it. Why is it happening? Yeah, so just as we go on, just try to import those classes and it should be fine.
It's finished. That's all.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah. So you can stop sharing now for Alex to.
Okay,
Yeah, all good. Yeah, for Alex to
thank you.
sharing. Yeah, that's fine. So Alex, you did ask a question about what was your question again? You did, how do we identify Selenium execution? You were told about Java and Cucumber in the last class, but weren't shown that of Selenium. So Selenium is just like a framework used for automating web browsers, okay? When it comes to test automation, you can automate web browsers, you can perform API automation, you can automate, like, you can do performance test, automate performance test and all of that. And with this, we are mainly dealing with automating web browsers. And in order for us to automate web browsers, we will need this framework called Selenium. All right. So this Selenium will be what will help us to be able to automate our web application. It has a few components. As you can see, it has the WebDriver. It also has the Selenium. We have something called Selenium Grid that helps us for parallel execution. We also have the Selenium IDE for, simple browser-based tool recording. We have, so in a nutshell, Selenium is just a framework that helps us to be able to automate our web applications. All right. If you want to automate API, you need a framework called REST Assured, or you need like REST Assured to be able to automate your APIs. All right. But here, because we are dealing with, or we are testing a web application, that is why we need this Selenium. We need this tool framework called Selenium to help us to be able to automate our web application. I hope that. And you don't only use Selenium in Java, all right? Even if you are using C# with Visual Studio, you will still need Selenium, because this Selenium is what will give you the WebDriver to be able to interact with your web application, all right? Does that answer your question, Alex?
Not entirely. Say this. You see where my cursor is?
Yes.
This is cucumber, isn't it?
No, this what it's not. What do you mean by this is cucumber?
Because Harold said when we see the art, it means it's an is a command or execution or written on like with cucumber, and then public void has to do with Java. That's what he said.
All right, so just like I've told you, public void setup is an access modifier, and it's a programming language. Okay, this is you writing your programming language. So yes, that is like a Java programming language, because this project is based on Java programming language. You are using IntelliJ IDE, Maven, and you are using Cucumber. That helps you for you to be able to write your test in BDD, which is the Gherkin syntax. Okay. So the on line 13 that you have the at before, it's not necessarily cucumber, okay? It's just a tag. The at means we have something called tags. And I don't know if I have mentioned this to you guys. So sometimes when you write your page object class, all right, or even your feature files, you might tag your test cases. Either we have, remember, if you guys remember vividly, we have different type of test. So we have smoke test, we have regression test, we have end-to-end testing. Okay. So in programming language, when you tag something, which is the at, when you write anything before the at sign, it just means you are tagging it. So when your code executes, it will pick up this tag, and so if it's, for instance, in your feature file, you go to your login feature. Yeah, click on your login feature. Right. So you can, on top of line 11, yeah, on line 11, yeah, you can just bring the at sign and write smoke, like smoke.
Are we doing the same thing?
No, I'm just giving an example.
Oh.
So with this one, you have tagged this scenario here on line 12 as a smoke test. So can any of you tell me what smoke testing is? Does any of you have it off head? Any of you know what smoke testing is? So smoke testing is just you quickly testing the core features of an application after build or after build, after a code has been deployed, just to ensure that these core features are working. All right. So let's say a new feature has been deployed, all right, or a new build of code has been deployed in the pipelines. So you just quickly want to run smoke test. Instead of, and in your feature file, there are times that you have over 100 or is anyone saying anything? Okay, I think, yeah, please, if you're not speaking, you can mute. So you can have like 100, 200, 500 different scenarios in your framework. And running all of this can sometimes take time. So most of the time, pipelines, we schedule it to run in the morning, like early in the mornings, like 5 a.m. or something. All right. But in this case, we just want to run quickly all the tests so like you want to run login, you want to run checkout, you want to run add to cart. You can tag all these scenarios as smoke. And when you are executing, you can tell your code to execute only the scenarios that has been tagged as smoke. You can also, Alex, on the same, go to line 21.
Mm-hmm.
Just bring the @ sign and write like E to E. Just write E, small letter E, no, small letter E, the number 2 and E. You can also have an end-to-end testing. Okay, so like just the flow. So from maybe when a user register, when they log in.
Too much drama. Too much drama. After this guy starts shouting, this one dirty, dirty.
Wale,
You don't know if
please
can
mute yourself.
That's why I didn't want to clean. Put it here. Is it bad here?
Well, can you please mute yourself? Okay. Can't even mute him.
Someone's removing.
Yeah. So so you can also just tag your feature. You can tag a few test scenarios to run as an end-to-end. All right. So this tag is just you telling your code, perform this action, do this, do that, do this. All right. So you can, Alex, you can just delete this E to E and this smoke.
Okay. I understand the E to E 100%, right?
Yeah.
But this smoke testing I didn't really understand that one.
Okay, so we have this question you're asking, I need to whip you for that, but it's fine. We have different type of testing, all right. I think when during your manual class, they took you through it. So you have regression, you have smoke testing, you have end-to-end testing, you have black, you have different type of testing, and I'm very sure Harold took you on that. All right, I'll just explain what smoke testing is for you, but you can also go, in the back and make some, research, whatever on it. All right, you have to know the types of testing. These are interview questions. So smoke testing is mostly you testing the core functionalities of the web application. All right, there are times that a new feature will be implemented, a new feature will be deployed to the test environment. Okay, every website you see online, Facebook, Instagram, blah, 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 every time there are updates. Okay, so for instance, Facebook is adding an update to their application. All right, So these updates will be new set of code, or will be new, like there will be new set of code. And this code has to be deployed. Before it is deployed to production, it has to be tested. And that is when you, the QA, will come in to test it. All right. That is why they need a QA to test this thing. It being API application or it being UI web application. All right. So sometimes when there is a deployment, you just want to test the core features. Okay, you just want to test the core features that already exist, that this new code that has been deployed hasn't affected any. We have something called a regression suite. All right. It's also a different type of like a testing type where you test every most of the most features that are easy to break and that are like how should I say, that play like major functionality on the website. All right. But smoke testing is just for you to quickly, some when we say something is smoke, like is light, you just want to like quickly glance through, okay, login is working, registration is working, add to cart is working, this is working, that is working. All right. So it's like kind of like smoke test. You just want to quickly test some one or two core functionalities of the website to ensure that it's working as expected. The new build, the new deployment hasn't introduced any bug or hasn't break any existing functionalities. Okay?
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, it's a type of testing. So you guys, those of you, if any of you on the call, you don't understand it, you can just go make good use of the internet. You can just, even on the class now, you can type in Google what is smoke testing. All right. Yep. So let's go back to our base test class. So with our base test class, we have just on line 13, we have just tagged this that it should be a before scenario, and we have tagged line 22 that it should be an after. So after our code executes, this is what we want it to happen. All right. So now we have our feature file ready. We have our base test ready. We have our login step definition ready. Harold did mention in the previous class that he was going to take you guys on page object model. Okay. So before we dive into that, if you click on the login class, the login page class. Okay, this is our page object. Most of you might be asking yourself, what is page object? And we call it POM. Okay, so page object model, right? This is an interview question. So please pay attention, be attentive. Once you get this, once you understand this, you are good to go. Just like I've said it, and I'm going to say it again. Automation can even get tiring because all you do the same thing all over and over again. Once you set your project up, once you have your base test. So now that we have completed our base test, we will not touch it again unless we want to refactor our code. Okay. The main areas that we would be focusing on will be our page object, our login feature, and our step definition. Step definition, Java makes it easier for us, or Cucumber makes it easier for us. It helps us to be able to generate this step definition, so we don't have to do too much work over there. So the two main places is our login, is our feature, and our page object. Okay. So what is this page object we've been talking about, and we've been mentioning all this while? It's just a design pattern in test automation. And this pattern helps us to create maintainable, reusable test scripts by separating the test logic from the web page structures. Okay. I know some of you will still be wondering, what is this? Alex, Can you go to the link we'll be using for our automation? The URL Harold posted the other time. Yeah,
in
to the website, the e-commerce website.
which group did he paste it?
Yeah, you went there where you created the account. Remember, you just
Oh,
opened.
okay. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Yes, this. So if you could click on, can you go to the home page? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. This place is all right. On this web application, we have different type of pages. If you click on desktop, it should take you to, if you click on desktop, it will take you to it will show you all desktop. Click on it.
Oh, desktop.
Yes, if you click on laptop and notes, next to desktop at the top. Scroll, yeah. This is a different page. If you click on components, it's a different page. So web applications has got different pages, all right? If we want to have all these pages in one class, we will have about 1 billion or millions line of codes. And imagine you want to refactor your code. You are looking for just a line of code for login, just to change anything, because elements do change on our website, and we have to refactor that in our code. We would go through like millions of lines just to find that. And we as QAs, we have to work smart. I always say that we have to be very proactive. We don't have to work hard. If you want to work hard as a QA, you will burn out, you will drain. So you just have to work smart. That is why we reuse our code. We use shared steps and all of that. We have a background that can help us to reuse our feature files. Okay. So this time around, we want to group every web page in a class. So we'll have, Alex, if you go back to your IntelliJ project, if you go back to IntelliJ. So with this page object, we'll create a page for login page, and we will have only what we need for login in that login page. We will create another page called registration page, and we will have only what we need for registration. We will create another page for maybe desktop, like we saw, and we'll have all what we only need for desktop. We'll create another page called about us. So every page on the website would have a page. All right. So what are the key components of this POM, of the page object model? So page, just like I mentioned, page class for each web page. So each web page in the application has a corresponding page class. All right. And this class, they act as object repository containing locators. All right. We want our project here to interact with a web browser. Okay. Alex, can you go back to the web browser? Can you go back to the web browser? Yeah. So these are two different things, all right? We have IntelliJ on our laptop, on our local, and we have a web browser in a different space. All right. But we want these two things to interact. We want them to talk to each other. We want our IntelliJ to be able to go on the web browser to tell the web browser to do something. This will sound like magic to someone. How is this thing going to happen? How can I do it? We are not doing it manually. We are doing it automatically. We will just write a piece of code to do this. In order for our project or our test to communicate with the web browser, we will need something called locators. So a locator, what can I even use as a real word example for locator? So a locator is just like a messenger or a waiter who would go to the chef and tell the chef that bring me this. Someone has ordered for mojito. Someone has ordered for egusi. Someone has ordered for pounded yam. This is the order. Then the person will give it to the waiter, and the waiter will bring it to the person. So the locator is acting. In a real life example, the locator is the one, our test project, which is Selenium, will send the locator to the web application, and the web application will have the element or whatever. It will perform an action, and it would come back to our project. All right. So the locator is just like a messenger that will go to the web application to perform what we've asked it to do. We have different type of locators. All right. So Alex, if you right click on this page, if you right click on this, 1 second. Yeah, so Alex, right click on this page, right click and go to inspect. No, it's the last on the list. Yeah, go to inspect. So if you here, this is where we have our elements here. Okay, this is where. So on this, highlight on, maybe click on. All right, click on items. No, go up. No, not on the dev console. Just go back to where you have items. Yeah, click on items. Yeah, right click. No, just right click on it and go to inspect. So this items button you see here, this is the element for it. So can you see on the dev console, we have I-class, FA shopping carts that has been highlighted blue. Can you see that? No, go to the developer console. Yeah, go up. No, come down a little bit. Come down. Take your time. Come down. Yeah, over there. I-class, blah, blah, blah. Right click on that. So here you can copy the element for it, and you would bring this on in your project, and you will tell your project that come to this web page and click on this thing. But before your web page will be able to do that, it will need this element to do that. Okay. This is we are diving deep into, we will dive deep into this, but I only want you to. So if you go to copy on the list, on the drop down, go to copy. Yeah, so you can copy by, and this element, we have different type of element. We have CSS selector, we have expert, we have full expert, we have ID. Sometimes you can even create the element on, you create your own element. That's for another day. All right. But when you get to that level where you are Oga QA, you would have to create your own elements, So let's just go back to our project. Yep. So just like I was explaining, the page object class has got like locators, like example is expert, CSS selector, and methods that will help you to interact with the elements on that page. All right. So another key concept of page object is that test scripts focus only on the test logic, while the page classes handle interactions with the web element. This also helps our code to be cleaner and easier to maintain. It also makes it we can reuse it, because you guys would as time goes on, you understand what I mean by we can reuse it. All right. So so the advantage is for easier maintenance. It improves readability, and it helps with reusability of code. So now we'll dive into writing. We will start writing our code for our login page. I don't know if anyone has got any questions so far. If not, anyone has got any question? If not, we can just dive deep. We can continue with that. All right. So Alex, click on line 3.
Someone has their hand up.
Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. I can't really see when you have your hands up or that. So if you've got a question, you can just go ahead and.
Okay, Rexford, good evening.
Hi, good evening.
On my login page, on the number 1 package, I have pages instead of page object Is there any? Will it affect my test?
It wouldn't affect your page, but you can just rename it. You can just refactor it.
Yeah, I tried renaming it and it's showing red, like giving me error.
Yeah, that's because maybe you haven't renamed your package. So
Okay.
if you can share your screen, that would be
okay. All right, let me share my screen.
Yeah, Alex, I just want everyone to be on the same page, because today some magical things will happen and I wouldn't want anyone to miss out. So yeah.
Okay. Like it's showing I'm having pages instead of page.
Yeah, so just like I said, you can just right click on the pages. No, not there. On the side navigation panel where you have your folder structure.
Okay.
So on the left side, where you have pages, scroll down. Yeah, pages.
Which place, please?
No, pages under Java.
Look on the Java.
Yeah. Right click on it.
Okay.
Yeah,
rename.
Yeah. Go to rename, yeah.
Okay. Page object.
Yeah, camel casing, don't forget that.
All right. All right, thank you.
No problem. Alex, we can continue. All right, so we will start writing our code, all right, for our page object class. Okay, so Alex, on line 3, after the open curly bracket, on line 3.
On line 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, press enter. Press enter again. So here we'll declare our WebDriver here. Okay, we have our WebDriver in our base test class, but we also have to declare it here. So, and remember I did mention about access modifiers. This time around, we want our WebDriver to be private. So write private with a small p, all right, with a small p, lowercase p, yeah. To make it easy,
Click on this one.
yeah, you can click on it, yeah. Public WebDriver. The WebDriver should be an uppercase. Yeah, you have it there. You can click on that WebDriver space driver. So that's just, yeah.
Uppercase as well.
No, small is a variable, so it has to be, yeah, driver. Yeah, that one. And you put a semicolon. So when it comes to, yeah, put a semicolon, yeah. When it comes to programming language, anytime you are done with your code or you are done writing like a line of code and you want to end it, yeah, you end it with a semicolon, all right? So now, in this page object as well, one thing that I was supposed to mention is that what we are going to do here is we are going to declare our constructors. We are going to store our locators here. We are going to create methods that will perform the actions we want. and also we will have our validation here, our assertion here. Okay, so now press enter. Press enter again. So now what we want to do is we want to start interacting with the web application. All right. So type private by. The by needs to be capital uppercase. Yeah, space. You can import the class. Yep. We'll name this variable my account link. So we'll start with a camel casing. So lowercase account. No. It has to be a camel casing.
Oh, sorry.
No, so there is no space. The whole concept of camel casing is just for you not to leave space. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
So is space is equal to the equal sign.
Yeah, one moment. Okay.
Space by dot. So now this is where our locators comes in. Okay, so we'll use dot xpath. So that is, you can see if you're on the list, you can see xpath in the list. Come down. Yeah, and put double quote.
Double quote, one sec. Is that good?
Yeah, that and end it with a semicolon. No, delete the semicolon in the code and end it at the end of the bracket. Come out outside the bracket.
Okay.
Okay.
Done.
Yeah, done. So what have we done here? We've just written a line of code. So if you go back to the application under test that we'll be using, the dummy website we'll be using, click on Chrome.
This is the one, right?
Yeah, this is the one. Yeah. If you can you log out of your account?
Okay.
No, not this. No, not this. Just log out of this account. You have logged in.
You mean close it? I'm not logged in actually because it says not logged in.
No, that's
Outside.
your browser. I'm just talking about this your application
Oh,
here.
okay. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, log out.
Done.
Okay. So before you log in, you click on my account, isn't it? You click on the my account.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that is when you click on my account, it would direct you to the login page, isn't it? So if you go back to your IntelliJ, we've just defined our locator, all right, and we've made it private because we don't want this here, this on line 10, we don't want other classes to access it. All right. So we've said that, and we've defined, we've named the variable my account link, because we'll click on this account link. All right. And we would use a locator called XPath to locate this specific link we want to click on. All right. So now we come to line just after line 10, press enter. After line 10, at the end of the press enter. Press enter. Yes. So now we will have to, okay, no problem. Let's not. So, guys, have any of you got any questions so far, or are we all good with where we are? Okay, I'll post something in the chat. 1 second.
Yeah. Hello, Harold. Oh, sorry, Ford.
Yeah, I'm here.
I have missed out on the last line, private by my account. I missed out from there.
Okay, so can you share your screen for any of the guys to help you with that?
Okay. Here's my screen. The last line.
All right, so Alex or anyone on the call, can you assist? Who is speaking?
Victor.
All right, can you guys assist Victor with the issue he's having now?
Over on that expert that you typed, or try to retype it. Put your cursor here at the end. Put your cursor at the end. Good.
At the end?
No. Where after the account link?
Capital B, capital B.
Okay.
Capital B.
Private by my account link. Then what else should I do?
Start typing the expert. Let's see.
Okay.
No, you've forgotten the equals to. Equals to.
Okay.
Equal the expert.
Equal to expert. Okay.
There's something before the expert. Guys, are we following? Did we do what Alex
By
did? Because
equals to by dot expert.
By dot expert open bracket.
I said you put B by
dot
remove the dots.
expert. No, that dot is fine, isn't it?
That's not the
Come
sign.
down here now and click expert string.
There's expert by expert name down.
Down. Yes. Double click it.
So you have to delete that expert at the end. Yeah. The expert highlighted red. You have to delete it. Yeah, end with a semicolon.
Then the open and close bracket. Semicolon.
Yeah.
Okay.
And inside the bracket, put double quote.
What?
Double quote.
Double quotes, like quote twice.
No.
No. Quote the symbol.
Okay. I get you. Okay.
No, that's the colon you are putting. Double quotes. Like hold your shift and number 2
Yeah, I'm trying to check. Okay.
on
Thank
your
you.
keyboard.
I've seen it.
Yeah, then close bracket.
No, that's it. We are good. All right. So yeah, you can stop sharing and Alex can take over. Alex, before you share your screen, I've pasted something in the group chat. Can you copy it?
Okay.
Sorry, mine is showing that red line.
Quickly share your screen. Yeah, Florence, you can share your screen. And Adeze, are you okay? Are you also good? Adeze?
Daisy left. She says she has an emergency.
Oh, she left. All right, so can on line 8, can anyone help Florence? Line 8.
It's private web driver space small web small w space small w. No, sorry. Space driver starting with lowercase. No. Don't touch this one. Space lowercase d. That's driver. Then semicolon. No. Semicolon. Like
Yeah, thank you, Alex.
okay, done.
Okay. Yeah, so Alex, if you can continue sharing.
Okay, where do I paste?
Go to line 11. Yeah, and paste it on line 11. All right, so delete line 11 because it's duplicate. We already have it. Yeah, we already have it. So delete line 11. Guys, can you all copy it and just follow what we are doing, all right? Yeah, delete. You can delete the space in between as well. Yeah, that's good. Let's just give everyone like maybe a minute to do this. So what we are doing here is just basically defining the elements for each step. Okay, so before we log in, we have to click on the My Account link. And after we click on the account link, we will have to click on the login link. Then we will have to click in the email input field to put our email, to put our password. And we will also click on login, and we'll have an account message and we'll have a warning message. So we have to define all of this. We have to create these locators here. We'll have to create this for us to be able to speak with or interact with the web application. All right. So are we all on the same page? Are we all here, guys?
No.
What is it that you are missing? Because I just posted this in the chat and I just wanted you to copy, and if you're having difficulty, you can share your screen. Oh, hi, good evening. Okay, wait. After, yeah, just delete line 11. No, just 11. So you can, if you're having difficulty highlighting everything, you can just start at the end of yeah, you can just start at the end and just delete it. Yeah. Yeah. So you should be good now. You can delete the line. You can delete that line between line 10 and the 12. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay,
yeah,
that's
now, all right. Okay. So if you can stop sharing for Alex to proceed. We have one of our mentor, our senior guys on the call. Akin, good evening, Akin.
Hi, Rashford. Hi, everyone. Good evening.
Yes, he's a senior guy for Java. So if you guys need any help at all, please move to his DMs. Thank you for joining, Akin.
Thank you. Thank you. How's
So,
it going?
yeah, not too bad. We are creating our page object class. So we are creating page object for login now. That's what we are doing. We are declaring our private by elements, and we'll start to create the methods that will help us perform the actions.
Okay. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Alex, go to line 17. Line 17. Yeah, press enter. Press enter as well. And now we have to we have to create a method for our WebDriver here, okay? So we would write public
okay.
space login. So login should start with a uppercase.
Okay.
Yeah, login page.
So I can just click this one, isn't
Yeah,
it?
you can just click it. Yeah, open and close, like open a bracket, open and close bracket.
One moment.
No, not okay. You can before the curly bracket, open and close, like open a normal bracket, not the curly one,
Okay.
just the
Okay.
normal. Yeah. And after that, open another curly bracket, open and close, and press enter. No, press enter in the curly bracket, the open and close curly bracket.
Okay.
Yes, and in the normal open and close bracket, yep, type WebDriver. It has to start with
Lowercase.
uppercase WebDriver. Yeah, it's already there.
The first one.
Yeah, space driver. So you are just declaring your driver in this method, all right? And on line 21, line 21, sorry, line 20. Yeah, write this. So small lowercase t, this, like this.
Lowercase t, okay.
Yeah, this dot driver, the third on the list. Space is equal to space driver.
Uppercase, I believe.
No, small, lowercase. And end it with a semicolon. So to make your code clean, go to the start of line 20. Press space, space, space. Use the space bar. Try to drag it in a little bit. Yeah. Bring it under. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. So here we've just we've declared our WebDriver. Okay, we've created a method for our WebDriver. So go to line 21 after the curly bracket. Press enter. Press enter. We are going to, so everything we have written from line 10 to 16, we'll create a method. And that method is going to tell our, when we open the WebDriver, when the WebDriver opens in the BaseTest class, this method, sorry guys, please, if you're not speaking, can you be muted? This method here will be what will tell Selenium what, or will tell the locators what exactly they have to do on the web application. All right. So let's create a method quickly. Public Alex.
On line 23, isn't it?
Yeah, line 23. Yeah. Space void and space. So we want to just we are creating a variable name called click my account link, because this is the action we want to perform. All right. So let lowercase click camel casing, right? My account, please, camel casing. Link. So open and close bracket. Yeah, open and close bracket. Yeah, you can open and close a curly bracket as well. And inside this, you press enter. Yeah. So now you just have to write driver. So here we are saying the driver dot find element. We are asking the driver to find element. So it's the third. And open and close bracket. And after the open and close bracket, put dot click, which is the first one. And yes. So this we've created a method, okay? On line 10, we've asked our locator, all right, to go on the website to find a particular element. All right. We've asked it to find the element, but what do we want it to do when it finds the element? Should it just go and find it and say hi? Should it go and find it and check if it is there? Should it go and check if it is not there? Okay, so here on line 24, we have declared a method, because what we want it to do when it finds it is to click on that link. So we have created a method and we have named the method click my account link. This click my account link, just like I said, is a variable name. You can name it anything. You can name it anything. Okay, you can even put your name there, Alex. But we want it to make sense. We want when someone reads this, they will know what it is. So we've created a method and we said this method should be click my account link, because that's the action we want it to perform. And on line 24, we have told the driver that it should find this element. When it finds this element, it should click it. But Alex, on line 24, in the open and close bracket, that is after find element, type mine.
Inside, right?
Yeah, inside, yeah. Type mine account link. Yeah, it's already there. It's giving you the first option. Bingo. So this is coming together, all right, guys. If any of you have got a question, if you don't understand anything at all, you can just ask your question. I think, is there a question in the chat? Okay, someone said they have to drop off. That's absolutely fine. Guys, are we all on the same page? If anyone is having any issues, if you have any questions, just feel free to ask, because it's coming together, and this is the beauty of it. So if you have any question, if you are not on the same page, just let us know, and we will bring you on board. Okay, looks like we are all good. So just to go over quickly, this our page object class is for login, all right? And this is for just login page. And we have online from line 10 to line 16, we have I'll just say we have commanded our code that it should go on the website to find these elements. And it should find these elements by a locator called XPath. Okay, beautiful. And after that, from line 19 downwards, we said that, okay, when it finds this element on the website, what we want it to do. Okay, and here we have on line 20 and on line 8 as well, we declared our web driver here. Okay, and we on line 19 and line 21, we have declared, or we have created a method to say that we want this web driver that we have declared here, we want it, Selenium, to help us to open it. That is what we have in line 19. And on line 24, line 23 to 25, we have also declared our element on line 10. And we are saying that, okay, when you find this element on line 10, we want you to click on it. So we've told the driver that when it finds it, it should find this element called my account link, which we have stored on line 10, and it should click on it. Okay. So it's a lot. If we say we will just we will go step by step, it's gonna take us some time. So I'll just drop this in the chat for Alex to just paste it. 1 second, I haven't dropped it yet. No. Guys, hold on.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm here. Just give me 1 minute. All right. So guys, I was thinking about something, all right. With what we've done so far, all right. Okay, Alex, let's go to the test environment, the application under test. So the website for the e-commerce website we are using. Yeah, can you click on this, like on the home page? Yeah, click on the home page, on the home icon. No, calm down. Calm down. Yeah, no, calm down. Yeah, the home, no, the home icon.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So can you close this developer console and click on my account? Yeah, click on, no, right click on it. Just right click on my account. Yeah, go to inspect. Yeah, I want you to copy. Okay, this drop down will be. Yeah, can you inspect on the login? Go to, yeah, click on login. Yeah, click on that. Yeah. Where is it's highlighted? Okay, so right click. Yeah, right click on the login where it's highlighted on the developer console. No, calm down. Yeah, right click on that. Copy the extract. Yeah.
Not full expert.
No, just extract, because in our code we said we just want extract. So yeah, go back to the project and paste it on line 10. Paste it inside the double quote in the bracket. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I would
Not
build.
copy the code on Rashford.
Sorry, say that again.
Said I've not copied the code.
Okay, just Alex, it's called element. Okay, let's go back to the web application.
Yeah, because I split my screen, so I didn't go to the browser at all. I was just watching the step.
Yeah, Alex, can you do that again? Can you close the developer console? No. So you right click on my account.
Okay.
Alex, close this. Yeah, right click on my account. I'll go to inspect. Actually, yeah, go to inspect. Actually, we have, yeah, right click on this, right click on the spam that is highlighted. Yeah, the highlight. Anytime you inspect something, when you check on the developer console, you see it highlighted blue. So just right click on that. Yeah,
My own spam is not highlighted blue.
it's not.
Yeah.
Did you click on my account? Alex, close this again. Close it again. So right click on my account. Go to inspect. Is yours highlighted blue? Is it Adebayo that's speaking?
No, it's me, Maiwa.
Oh, Maiwa. Is it highlighted blue?
No, it's not.
Okay, so Alex, go back. Don't close the developer console, but just go back and hover on the person icon or where on the account. Yeah, go back. Yeah,
Yeah, it is now. It is now. It is now.
yes, yes. So Alex, even I think we actually copied for login. We need my account, so copy the expert for my account instead. Yeah, right click on it. And sometimes you might want to check, yeah, copy expert. Yeah. And on the developer console, press Control F. No, just press Control. No, like on your keyboard, press Control F. Yeah, and paste it. Press Control V. All right, so you see it's giving you 1 out of 1. There are times that it might give you 1 out of 2, and that indicates that you have 2 of these elements on the console, and this might cause a conflict when it comes to your project or your Selenium locating the web locators. All right, so in a case like this, you have to create your own web your own elements. But that's just like I mentioned, that's kind of like another level. That's for another day. All right, so this is 1 of 1. It's telling us that this is the only. It's like I've given you an address to my house, and we have, let's say, my address is number 10, and we have 2 of number 10 houses on my address, like on my lane. It will be difficult for you to locate my house. You wouldn't know which one to go. You might go and knock on someone else's door, and it might cause an inconvenience. The person might even think you're a thief or something. And that's the same thing when it comes to this one. So please always make sure that after you copy your element, you press Control F and you paste it in the search bar to make sure it is 1 of 1. All right. So Alex, let's go back to our IntelliJ. Yeah. And now delete what you have here, because we mistakenly copied the login and pasted it here. So delete what you have here and paste yeah, and paste what you've copied. Wait, yeah. Yep, and paste what you just copied. Okay. So guys, we will not exceed our time. We would. Well, what time were we supposed to finish the class? 1 second, let me check that. I think it was from. Oh, okay. Okay, it's to 11. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So let's do that for login link as well. So let's go. Guys, are we all on the same page? Is everyone here? Were we all able to copy the element on the web application? If anyone is having any problem, if they're having any issues, they should speak it out now. Are we all good, guys?
Yeah, I'm good for my end.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So Alex, let's click on right click on login. Yeah, copy, right click on login. Copy the expert. Do you remember what we did? Control F. Yeah, paste it. Okay, it's 1 of 1. Yeah, so now we can go to IntelliJ.
It's the highlight that tells you it's 1 of 1, isn't it?
Yeah, the highlight is just simply telling you that because you've pressed Control F, and Control F simply means to find. So
Oh, okay, I've seen the 1 of 1. Yes, I get it now.
yeah, it can highlight yellow, and it can give you 1 out of 2, 1 out of 3, 1 out of 4. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so paste it in. Paste it there. I would leave you guys to do 12 to 16, And in our next class, you guys would present it, okay? Let's write one more method for this thing, what we have declared here. And with that one as well, you guys will have to go in the background, have your hands on it, and we would, each and every one of you will present it in our next class, okay? So, Alex, online.
Sorry, sorry to bring you back.
Yeah.
This one we just copied now. Where,
Yeah.
from where? What did we highlight? What did we copy?
We copied for login. So, Alex, if you can close this.
Okay, Alex, can you do it again, please?
Yes, you
No,
right-click on.
that's from my account. That's from my account.
Okay, on my
Yeah,
account.
but he got my account, isn't it?
Yeah, but yes, do it all over again. So
Click my account.
Okay.
Right
Then
click on login.
Okay, and inspect.
Inspect. Then you right click on the highlighted line and copy expert.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, so you are good, huh?
Sure, good. Thank you.
Okay.
How about
So,
define the one say Ctrl F to find exactly the key?
Okay, while you're here, you press Ctrl F, then you paste, just Ctrl V to paste what you copied. It will tell you one of one. See where my cursor is. So that tells you copied your desired command, or what's it called?
element.
Element here.
Yeah, is one of one. Just like I said, sometimes you can have an element that is 1 out of 2, 1 out of 3, and with that one, I gave a
And
real
that's
life
what I want to
example.
confirm. Is it possible for us to have 1 on 3, 1 on 4?
Yeah,
One
you
of
can. Yeah, you can have 1 of 2. You can have 1 of 3. It happens. Yeah. So in a situation like that, you have to compose your own element. You have to write your own element. Okay. We would touch on that. We don't want you to feel overwhelmed. We don't want to push everything at you. So in our next class, we would take you on how to write your own elements. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. And Alex, now after you click on login, so let's go to after you click on login, click on my account, click on login.
Please, not right click.
Yeah, click on it. No, just click on it. So here, if you want to inspect the element for email input as well, you will right click inside the email test field. Yeah, you will inspect and you repeat the same steps. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, if you want to do for login button as well, you right click on the login button.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you right click on the login button and you click on inspect. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you do this for every entity on the site, on the website, or just on this page?
Every that you have defined in your IntelliJ. So if you go back to your IntelliJ, you have defined it from line 10 to 16.
So 16, okay,
Yeah.
good. My account, login, email,
Yeah.
password, login button, account message, warning message.
Yeah, you have defined all of that. Okay. So now we'll be rounding up soon. Online, go to line 25. Yeah. Press enter. Press enter. We will write another method to click on our another method that will click on our login link. All right. So repeat the same thing. Public void. No, public void. You've spelled it wrong. You wrote public. Yeah, public void. Yeah, so the first one. Yeah, public. No, Alex, press Control Z. So public space void space click login. No, click login link. No, it's camel casing, please. Don't forget. It's always, yeah, click login link, yeah, or open and close bracket and curly bracket, and outside the curly bracket, inside the curly bracket. Yeah, and here write driver dot find element. The first one. Yeah, and inside that write login link. Yeah, it will already bring it there. Yeah, login link, the second one. And outside of it, dot click. Open and close bracket.
Curly bracket as well.
Yeah, no, just semicolon because you are ending your statement. Okay. So now go to line 29. Press enter. I want to show you so this time around, okay, all right, no problem. Just write public void
Line 29, isn't it?
line. Yeah, you just press enter. Enter. Yeah, public void space. So can any of you tell me what you're gonna name your variable here? Because if you look at line 12, we said we should is email input. Okay. On line 10, we said is account link. On line 11, we said is login link. And what we do to link? We click on link. Okay, no, we are not there yet. So here, yeah, we click on link, and here we said click on my account link. On line 27, we said click login link. So what do you guys think we will name this variable, which is email input? What are we going to do?
Read type.
You are close. You are close.
Right.
Write what?
Write email input.
You are close. Can anyone give it a okay? Who is that from Adebayo? Yes, enter. You guys were close. Yes. So here the action we are going to perform is to enter email. So write enter email. Type enter email. So open and close bracket. Curly bracket. Open and close curly bracket. And inside of it, press enter. Okay, so here we'll write driver dot, again, is the same thing, driver dot find element.
The first one.
Yeah, the first one. Yeah, and inside we'll put email input, type email input. And outside of it, yeah, outside the bracket, dot. So dot clear. No, this time around we are not going to click, we are going to clear. Yeah, clear. And Okay, so we are clearing it because we want to make sure that when we navigate to our website, if there is any previous login details that has been saved, we want to clear it before we enter this new one. Okay, so we just want to clear the input, the email test field. All right, so press enter and driver dot find element is the same thing. Driver dot find element will be your best friend. It will go to your lips like every time you'll be saying driver dot this, driver dot that. All right. So after it, this time around, the same thing, email input.
It's after this, right?
No, inside of it, email input.
Yeah.
After the bracket dot. So this time around, we don't want to click. What do we usually do when we are typing okay, it's fine. I've already said it. So in an email test field, we'll enter an email, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
But here, the defined method for it is called send keys. So just write send keys. It will bring it up. Yeah, the first one. Send keys. And here inside we would string the email. We have defined the email in our feature file. If you go to our feature file, go to our login feature file under features.
Under features, yeah.
Login feature. We have our email here already. Okay. And this our email. If you look at line 18, we have defined the email as email. We have named it email. We have password when you have message. And under this email, we have Alex @outlook.com or @outlook.com. No. Don't worry. Your
Oh, it's
password.
fine, it's mine. I'm just changing it.
Yeah.
This is the correct one.
Okay. So now we have stringed our email and we have given it a variable called email. Okay. So go back to your page object class login page. Yeah, and in this send keys, we are saying that it should send these keys called email. So write email. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, just click on it. Yeah, just write the email.
the enter email.
Oh, just email and go back to line 31. Inside the bracket after enter email, write string email. The string should be uppercase. The S should be uppercase. Space. No. This is not camel case. This is space email. Yeah. Okay. So guys, the on line 31, it might look a little bit complicated. It's just that we have created a method for enter email. All right. And this enter email, we said we have defined our email in the feature file and we have named it email. We have stringed it. It's a term in automation. We have stringed it and we said email. So in this our method, we've just defined this email here as string email, and we've asked the driver to send the input called email, which is Alex email. So we are going to, is almost 11, or if not 11, yes, it's 11 on the clock. I would advise each and every one to continue from here So you pretty much do the same thing on line 12. What you will do is you will go to the website, you inspect the login, the email test field, you copy the element by the expert, you come and paste it here. You will do that for all from line, you will do that from line 12 to line 16.
12 to 16.
Yeah, and after you do that, you will come down, Alex.
Mm-hmm.
You scroll down. You would go to line 35, you will write a method. So the next one is going to be for input password. So it's going to be the same thing, public void enter password. Okay. And you would write string password, and you write driver.find element into bracket password input.clear, and you write driver.find element password input.send keys. So anything you have to type is send keys, and anything you have to click is .click. But if you have to type it, you have to use .send keys. Okay. I don't know if any of you have got any questions. If not, we'll call it a day. Today is Friday. We don't want to keep you guys on the call. You all have had a long week. Goes have
Yeah, so on line 35, right?
yeah.
We are going to start from 16.
Yeah, so you haven't.
I know if we import the element from 11 to 16,
Yes.
right?
Mm.
On 35, the method we're creating, are we starting from?
You are creating from 13, which is the password
13.
input. Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, because you've done the email one, isn't it?
Yes.
All right, cool.
Okay. Has anyone got any question? Are we all on the same page? Are we getting there? I hope this doesn't look scary. Slow by sure, we're gonna get there. Me personally, I believe in. Let me just